Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing an Akali game, and Akali is going to play, it seems, mid lane for us. No, Lux may be going mid lane, so top lane then. But I would have expected Riven to go there. Anyway, we will see. And yeah, I love this Panda Teemo. I think they should have made his eyes a little bit darker to make him more like a panda, but I really like the skin. It's a really good idea. So yeah, we're just waiting for the game to start here. And unfortunately there is no spectator mode on. A lot of people have still been having trouble, even though they've been doing all the things that that they can to make it work. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't program it, so I don't know where the bugs are coming from. And yeah, I hope they will be able to resolve that soon. It is of course all due to the fact that Riot doesn't really cooperate very well with these guys. If they made more information available, if they worked a little harder on actually getting their stuff together, their bugs sorted out and things like that, then these people from LoL Replay wouldn't have such a hard time actually making things work. They also wouldn't have to reprogram their software every 2 patches. But yeah, I really appreciate the work these guys put into their replay system. So yeah, it's just great. I mean, without the replay system, I don't know. Yeah, well, how my channel would have survived, because games from viewers would have been impossible. I guess I would cast off streams and I would be able to cast my own games. But yeah, my own games are not as diverse as these games, of course. Because yes, some of the games will be, yeah, well, let's just call it bad. So some games will be low level, and yeah, to me that is still cool. I mean, I get to see other people play. Other play styles. Just in general, to me that is interesting. But yeah, it may not be the case for everyone. Oh, Amu is there. So Amu is starting off with his W there, which is no longer the best skill to. It hasn't been for a long time the best skill to start with. I just had a discussion about that yesterday. The best skill to start with for Amumu nowadays is the E. The I forgot its name. Yeah, the one that yeah, I believe it's called Tantrum. The one where he does AoE damage, well, activated AoE damage, because this one, the tears are AoE damage as well. But he not only does AoE damage, it has a reduced cooldown for every time he gets hit. And Akali says, I hate Teemo. Well, everybody hates Teemo. That's why he's the most killed champion in the game. He's very fun to play, but he's very hard to play against. So we have a gank coming in here. And yeah, as you can see, we can't really see anything. And that was it. So yeah, I'm not going to watch that again. And it seems that bottom lane is in some trouble. Apparently Azrael is not doing his job. Oh, Akali needs to watch it. Oh, Akali is getting really low here. And yes, he really needs to watch it, because Teemo is going AP. And AP Teemo is pretty dangerous to Akali. Because yeah, he does a lot of damage at once. And Akali, of course, has the invisibility at some point. Well, she should have gotten that second. You go 1, 2, and then maybe 3 or 3 in that. But oh, she's going for it now. So with the invisibility, you can still farm. But yeah, the problem with AP Teemo is that it does a lot of damage. That second or so. How? It briefly reveals her. Yeah, so it's about half a second or so that she's available, but Teemo can still do a lot of damage then, because he can auto attack and you launch a Q. And while lots of damage going off, because he of course has no extra health yet. And Akali did a good job there. So both of them starting off with different items here, because yeah, the boots and potions actually kept Akali in the lane for this part of time. Yeah, Teemo only has the Dorn's Ring, so only a little bit of ability power, a little bit of mana regen, and some extra HP. But yeah, the damage he takes sticks. It's going to stay there forever. He's going to heal up very, very slowly, of course, but everyone does. But yeah, as you can see, that's like 1 HP per second. That is not going to be good enough to make up for the Q harass, for example. But Akali, yeah, a little bit too afraid. Needs to put down the field over here, the invisibility, and then just run towards him and, well, throw a Q at him the moment she can, and then run back out, or, well, take out the minions. But yeah, you never cast the invisibility on yourself, you cast it so that the edge is on you, if you want to be invisible where you're standing. Because people are afraid of the invisibility, because they don't know where you are, and therefore they know that you're somewhere in that circle. So if you place that circle yeah, close to the enemies, they're going to back off, because they know you have a ranged skill. So very nice flash there on Teemo, but it was a little bit too early, because, yeah, well, he was never going to get the kill that way. He could of course have gotten the kill, but he should have flashed and done his move quick. Ran in, first did do a right click. So you right click Akali, you flash, you hit your move quick, and then once you hit, you do the Q as well, and then you run out. It's risky, but it would have gotten the kill in this case. And now he only got the Q off, and that just wasn't enough. So 3 more health potions here. Dorn's Blade, both of the disciplines up, so she now has 11% magic damage conversion. No, what's it called? Spell vamp. And 11% spell vamp is a pretty big deal for just for free. So it means that everything here, this is going to give her about 12 life back. This one is going to give her about 6 or 7 life back for each thing she hits. And of course the ultimate is going to give her back, what's that, about 12 health back as well. So, very nice. What's that? I know it's of course themed after the panda, but it seems like a pyramid. China doesn't have pyramids. No! Run away! Oh, is she going to get out? No, 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 no. Yeah, that was unfortunate. She took a tower shot, and that was basically where it went wrong. And then, of course, her Twilight Shroud timed out. So even though it's 8 seconds, yeah, you need to keep track of that. But yeah, the Twilight Shroud is really dangerous in that regard, because if you get revealed, then yeah, you're kind of assuming that you won't be revealed. And oh, Riven in some trouble here. But this guy is going for attack speed now, so he's going some kind of attack speed AP clone? Hybrid? I don't know. It's Teemo builds are always weird. They're never like the builds that you should have. Wow, nicely done. Really aggressive, and I like that. But you guys know that. I like the aggression. 4111. So that means yeah, lots of pressure with that Mark of the Assassin. It will do extra magic damage, of course. And yeah, that's of course excellent. So yeah, the ultimate and Mark of the Assassin are going to do a whole lot of damage now. And if you can use that to harass properly, then yeah, you can get a lot of damage done on Teemo. Teemo is very easy to kill, and I know I play a lot of Teemo. Or I used to play a lot of Teemo, I should say. And yeah, now back off. Nicely done. Why are you AFK, dude? You are such a wuss. Where's he? He's over here. Well, whatever. Teemo's AFK, or Asriel's AFK, that just means that yeah, they're going to have a hard time dealing with the rest of the team. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, Lux is probably just picking off where the minions that Asriel's missing. I had the same thing last or yesterday, last night I wanted to say, but yeah, that's actually true. So yesterday I had a game as support Lulu, and yeah, I had about 22. No, I had 22 CS at the point where my AP carry, which was Vayne, I believe, had, I don't know, something like 60. And that's because she was never in lane. I mean, she always just ran out of the lane and or died or had to back off, or every time the enemies came close she backed off and she just stood at the tower waiting for the minions to arrive. But yeah, I'm going to last hit even if the enemies are there. So yeah, I picked up 22 minions, and the mid laner started to say that I was trolling. The mid laner cannot see what's going on. So the same is probably applying here. Lux is probably just doing her job and picking up some minions that that Asriel is missing, or in case he isn't really missing them, yeah, she can take some as well. I mean, if Asriel is not able to land all the last hits because he's just a noob lord, then of course. Huh? He actually got that kill? Okay. He just got a kill at random. Well, we couldn't see the HP, I guess. Come on, Teemo's over here. Now, he's not going to reveal himself until he actually needs to. And Akali is not going to reveal herself until she needs to. Oh, there we go. I don't know what it is. It's is it supposed to be a bamboo thing? Because it looks really weird. Nicely done. But you have to spell vamp. You have to keep attacking the minions with your spells. Well, if you're going to die anyway, that is. Yeah, and this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. The Lux actually saying the same thing that I was saying, that the AD carry is actually losing too many last hits, and that's why she goes for the last hits. That's just the way it is. I mean, 15, and Asriel is currently at 43, with Irelia being at 83, so he missed at least 40 minions there. And yeah, with 40 minions it's okay if she picks up 15. I mean, if someone was supporting this Irelia and she had 90 minions, then no, it would not be okay to steal her minions, because then it would actually be stealing. But yeah, everyone is having some trouble farming here, because, well, Akali is having some trouble obviously in that early game because of the Teemo that's in her lane. And yeah, Teemo is trying to to stay away from Akali. Unless he has his Q up. No! Don't take tower shots, you know that by now. Oh, she's going to take him out, yeah. Well, nicely done. 3 for 3. Well, 3 and 3 is still a good score. There was really nothing she could do. She was going to die anyway, so just like in the last thing, just attack. If you're going to lose anyway, or if you're going to die anyway, just take out whatever you can. And in this case, that was a Panda Teemo, and that is cool. Yeah, yesterday in my game, man, the Vayne I was supporting was completely retarded. Probably didn't know what Lulu was supposed to do in a team fight. So, for example, we got at some point she got caught by the Blitzcrank on the other side, and we were on this team. So on the what's that? The purple team? Yeah. So we were on the purple team. They are then, of course, the blue team, and this is not going to work, guys. Yeah, unless everyone is low, but... Oh man, they're just going to stay in. Are they retarded? Man, this is so bad. They're just going to stand there and take it. Yeah, of course we can't see exactly what's going on, but yeah, well. Anyway, so we were on the purple team. And she got dragged into the bottom brush here. So she got dragged in here while I was standing over there. And instead of just running towards me and... Oh, come on, spell fam! Spell fam! Yes, well, the really late reaction on Lux, but it did work. She did stay alive. Nicely done. Anyway, instead of running towards me with her, because she did ultimate tumble, and instead of just running towards me so I could ult her, she actually tumbled away from me. And then of course, yeah, there was no way for me to reach her with my ultimate. No way, and with the shield, because I had the shield put on her the moment she got grabbed, because I do have some reactions. But there was really no way to put on a second shield or to put on the 300 health. I don't think you can put on the second shield. Well, she stayed alive for a pretty long time, but yeah, she had to run all the way here through two enemies, and then the jungler of course showed up, and then she was completely screwed. But hey, that's the way it is. And then of course she blames me for not putting on the ultimate. But yeah, that's just the way it is. I mean, junglers and especially junglers and supports, they get all the blame for when something goes wrong, because people don't understand what their role in a team is.
An ally has been slain.
And yeah, that's just the way it is. I mean, I'm kind of used to it by now. Very nicely done. Picks up all of the minions. But yeah, the way that works is because people don't understand that junglers, for example, need to farm as well and cannot be in 3 lanes at the same time. They just blame them all the time when they make their own mistakes or when they lose the lane. And very nicely done. This Amumu is getting ridiculously strong now. He's yeah, he is a strong champion anyway. And apparently they're going to change Teemo to, or not Teemo, Amumu, not to go AP anymore. So that you're unable to go for the AP build. Oh, he got killed. Yeah, that's a shame, but that's the way it is. So what's the amount of AP on this guy now? He still has nothing. He has Melody. Melody combines well with your AP skills, of course, because it reduces magic resist. But still, it is not like the best. yeah, let's do the ultimate and not even hit anyone and not be able to follow it up, and then getting killed by 2 enemies. That's an excellent tactic, Mr. Pantheon. Yeah, run away, indeed. Finally someone that gets it. It's unfortunate that they didn't get the kill, but yeah, well, Pantheon ran a good route there, stayed invisible for a long time, and there's really nothing they can do then. And of course, with a limited amount of CC, there's really, well, not a whole lot to do. I mean, Riven has some CC, I guess. She has a stun, right? And some kind of a pop-up on her Q. And well, Akali has the slow, but I think she used that invisibility brilliantly. She almost got killed while invisible, but still. I still don't understand what they're supposed to be. Are they supposed to be? Well, I think they're not supposed to be anything. They're just well, sort of pyramids that I don't know. I don't know what kind of pyramids, but there's sort of pyramids that have a bamboo leaf on them, so I probably would have made them as a couple of sticks of bamboo with a ribbon around them, so kind of squares. Because then at least it would make sense with a panda. Kind of nice to have two semi-invisible champions in the mid lane, because they can both go invisible. They both have different utility on that, but yeah, it's kind of funny that you have semi-invisible things in the mid lane here. And yeah, there are more mushrooms over here, and there's another one. Oh, is she going to make it out? Kill him! Just try to kill him! Yes, nicely done. Very nicely done. That was exactly what she needed to do. She needed to just attack back, because there was no way she was going to get out, and did exactly the right thing. No, you need to stun him. Nobody paying attention except for that Lux. Lux was paying attention insofar that she actually saw him, and then the rest of the team wasn't paying attention that he was actually using his ultimate and was standing right there. Come on, Asriel. Yeah, there we go. And we are transported back to the base. So are we going for dragon? Guys, are we going for it? We may actually be. It seems that nobody wants to start it. Yeah, Riven finally starting it. And yeah, mid laner is over here, the bottom laner is over here, so I don't think anyone is coming. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty painful for her. And of course, yeah, they do get the dragon eventually. And hang on, I'm going to have to feed my cat here because she's being really annoying. Fortunately, I do have some food on my desk. But yeah, I'm just telling you because I'm going to miss a little bit of movement over here. And yes, I have 4 cats, that's why they come and annoy me so often. So, invisibility on Akali working out really well there, because she stays alive even though Amumu gets killed. But they would have both died otherwise, probably. 5 versus 2 is not good. So 2 AoE ultimates going off, and they both hit multiple people. And there goes Irelia, but they need to snipe the Teemo, because Teemo does quite a bit of damage, especially if he's allowed to to do more than just hit the people once. Because that melody is going to make sure that, well, the magic resist is reduced, making sure that his poison hits harder and of course his Q hits harder. But it is in the end, I don't know. I think a 1-for-2 trade, because Mumu died. I don't know. I don't really care either. I think they came out ahead on that, except that they lost the turrets. But yeah, turrets aren't worth a whole lot anymore. I mean, you're going to lose turrets now anyway if the enemy decides to go for those turrets. The only way to prevent losing turrets, and this guy is apparently very blind, but the only way to prevent losing turrets is to keep pressure on. Because if you keep pressure on at least one of the lanes, then there's no way that the enemy can, well, refuse to defend. If you can keep pressure on 2 lanes, there is definitely no way, because they can still send out someone to split push, of course. And if you can prevent that by pushing, because split pushing is best prevented by doing this. So keeping the minions as far away from your turret as possible. Because that way, split pushing is going to start over here and you have all the time in the world before it gets to your turret. So yes, that does work pretty easily. I mean, if someone from the blue team decides to split push here, then they should go to the top lane and they get a free turret there immediately. Come on, oh, nicely done. Come on, where are we? This guy's coming in? That means she's over here. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, come on! Yeah, so Teemo trying to be sneaky and actually managing to do so. Come on! No, Mumu, don't switch targets! But he is going to get the kill here. Maybe even a double kill. Come on, Q up! Q! Does he have his Q and is he going to land it? No, he doesn't have it. Finally he has it, yes! Wow, this guy! Why didn't he just run that way? You know that the only way that this guy can come closer is if he has that Q up. So you're not going to run that way and allow him to make this connection. Although it's hard to land, it is yeah, a pretty big, well, kind of, yeah, it's very hard to land. Let's just keep it at that. Come on, kill the dude. Oh, then there's no way they're going to kill anyone. But the blue buff does go to someone. I didn't even see. I think it goes to Pantheon here. But both of them get a blue buff now. That really sucks. Yeah, I didn't see the health bars once again. And yeah, the moment you see that they're full health, you have to back off, because these champions are much stronger than the champions they sent in. Because there's no way a support Lux can win from these guys. No! Are you kidding me? Invisibility! There we go. Ah, nice. So yeah, excellent fight. Unfortunate that they keep losing people, because, well, Asriel, for example, has nothing. He has Trinity Force, which, as you might well know, is not really my favorite item. It is, of course, it is in fact one of the items that I really don't like on just about anyone. I like the Sheen effect on Asriel, don't get me wrong, because that is nice to have, but I don't like just having the Trinity Force as a first item. I mean, if you go Sheen into something that actually does damage, then that is fine. Or, well, I would prefer something that does damage into Trinity Force, or no, into Sheen, because that actually makes sense. That would actually be, well, a lot better. But yeah, in this case, yeah, Asriel, yeah, he can work with the sheet effects, and the movement speed is always nice. It's never necessary, or virtually never necessary, because it doesn't really do a whole lot for you. It's nice to have, but then what else do you get? You get some extra slow from it, but it's a slow that triggers once every 3 times. So it's not really reliable, and why would you put a ward there and not just smack in the middle of it? Because I think it's outside of the bush. Pretty sure it's outside of the bush. No, it is outside of the bush. You can see it on the minimap. So come on, go for the Teemo. Yes, Akali gets it. Wow, nicely done. Akali is really squishy and he does a lot of damage, so you go for him. And now you go for this guy. Wow, this Akali is really picking up the champions in the right way. That's exactly the way we need them to die. And a nice double kill. Well, actually it was more than a double kill, because she actually got that first one as well. But yeah, it is really Teemo first, and Teemo Draven first, and then the rest. Probably Pantheon third, but it depends on what he's building. Yeah, Pantheon is a little bit tankier. He has that Phage, he has that Giant's Belt. It's going to be a Frozen Mallet, of course. But yeah, Draven and Teemo are the ones that do damage. Irelia does damage as well, but she is virtually impossible to kill, so you wait with killing her until later on. Because even though she does a lot of damage, it takes much too long to take her down. So if you can take out someone like Teemo first, and then yeah, you're way better off. And of course, Asriel just attacks whoever is nearest, because that's what you do as an AD carry. And he is not tanky at all, by the way. He has some HP. So yeah, it's not smart to go for him first. I have to agree with the movement there, but this guy is tanky. She has a lot of armor and magic resist, so she's hard to kill. This guy is only has a large amount of HP, and HP doesn't scale well with tankiness doesn't scale that well with HP. It scales way better with armor. So yeah, having more armor and magic resist, especially that first item you buy, that makes that your what do you call that? Well, your health pool, I guess. Your virtual health pool. Let's call it that. Don't know what they call it, but something like that. You have an actual health pool, which is your HP, so 2470. But then you have your armor and magic resist. So in this case, your health pool increases by the amount that your armor reduces. So in this case, instead of taking 100% damage, you take 57% damage, and here you take 64% damage. So yeah, that amounts. So the difference between the two is your increase in health, in your virtual health pool, and that's why it's more important to go for armor and magic resist, because your virtual health pool grows way more than your actual health pool if you go, if you go for that armor. Hang on, because this may actually be a very big fight here for Akali. Come on, triple Teemo, come on! Wow, this is going to be a penta. Wow. Okay, I have to do that again because I messed up the beginning of the fight. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll do it afterwards. It's not spectator mode, so I can't rewind. It's at about 32 minutes. Should be able to find it pretty easily. Man, good pentakill. Don't know how many died. Only 2, so it's not too bad. So was it 4 versus 5? Don't know where the last guy was then. And yeah, it was mainly Teemo hiding off out in the bush that wasn't in the fight, so Guess that's why they could make it work 4 versus 5. And of course Akali is pretty fed. With 12 to 5 she had a pretty decent amount of gold. And 163 minions. That is pretty good too. I mean, it's not the highest in the game. The 188 is still the highest, but... And then Riven has 166, but... Yeah, it's a very, very good amount. And it definitely gives her enough. So she was behind in the early game because she got harassed by Teemo quite a lot. But she kept up the farming in the later stages of the game, where people normally fall off. And that's, well, that's kind of the difference. I mean, if you really want to know what are good amounts of minions, at the 20-minute mark you should be at around 150. At the 30-minute mark you should be at 180. Let's say that at the 20-minute mark. At the 30-minute mark you should be at 300. At the 40-minute mark it doesn't really matter anymore, but 400 would be very nice. So the 400 would not be like the best amount of minions you can get at 40 minutes, because you can get way more. But because you're team fighting, you're not really able to just farm. So if you can keep up with the minions, you should be able to pick up the 100 minions in those 10 minutes. So wow, another very easy kill there. Yeah, Blitzcrank dies, losing another Oracles there. I don't know who that was, but he died instantly. Oh, that was Irelia. Blah. Probably another Irelia with that Trinity Force, because Trinity Force is really not that good on her. Let's see. Yep, Trinity Force. Trinity Force is way too expensive for what it brings for Irelia. She doesn't need the damage increase from the shield effect, because the shield effect really doesn't add a whole lot for her. Her main damage is coming from that true damage, and yeah, the true damage does not get amplified, so there's no reason to go for that. Then the movement speed, yeah, she doesn't really need that. If she needs to gap close, she has her Q. Yeah, she has a slow, same deal as with... Yeah, well, the slow is kind of nice, I guess. But she has a stun / slow in her skills. And then, yeah. What else does it give you? I think the rest is just some AP and mana and other crap. That's not really important. But that anyone can use, of course. No, guys, go in. Yes. Oh, that's a shame. That would have done a lot of damage. So, Asriel, yeah, it took him a long time to actually engage there. And that's why, yeah, they kind of didn't get a kill. Could have gotten a kill there. And now they lost 2-0. And it seems that they have a ward up here. Because Draven just ulted in the middle of nowhere. And actually got a hit off. I think. May not have gotten a hit off, because it took a long time for that thing to come back. Come on, go in! No, they didn't steal it. Come on, yeah, Teemo first. Nice! And yeah, Irelia, yeah, you have to fight here. There's no way that that she's going to not... Yeah, there we go. She was going to kill her anyway. Could have used the invisibility. I don't think it would have done any good. But you do get the extra armor and magic resist, so that would be very useful. I don't know if it has a cast time though. But yeah, enemy team getting the Baron there, and that will take them back into this game. Not entirely, of course. I mean, they're 8 kills behind. It's not like, yeah, the Baron is actually 8 kills, but yeah, it at least gives them a reason to stay in. And yeah, come on, just back off. Okay, yeah. Anyhow, who's doing well on the enemy team? It is only Timo, really. Well, Timo's 10 and 12, but I mean, he has high kills and high minions. This guy has decent kills and high minions. Decent kills, high minions. Sorry about that. I had to cough a little bit, and I didn't want that in the video. So, so yeah. Anyway, it seems that yeah, there are 3 champions that are actually doing well, and Draven is one of them. Pantheon is not one of them, and Pantheon is the one complaining about Draven, right?
Rampage.
Hang on. Oh, we're over here. Really? Okay. So who was the one? Yeah, Pantheon is complaining about Draven. While Draven has a crap ton of minions, has a decent amount of kills, and not too many deaths. So the Pantheon on the other hand has, Pantheon has 4 kills, which is not a lot, 9 deaths, which is a whole lot, and then has half the minions that Draven has. So he shouldn't complain about anything. He should just go be ashamed in a corner somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the kill there, but this fight seemed to be more interesting. Oh, come on! Oh wow, another oracles on this guy. Is he not building anything or what? Well, he's not building a whole lot at least. And he has Phage. What does Phage do for him? Yeah, this may not have been the best of fights for them. But at least their minions don't get slain by the enemies now. But an inhibitor is coming back up. There's no way he's going to get out. He might as well fight. But yeah, well. So anyhow, come on, super minions, do your job. One of the inhibitors is going to come back up. I don't understand why Pantheon is complaining so much. I mean, he is probably, yeah, not a good player himself, and that's why he's complaining. But no, we're not going to surrender. Are you kidding me? We got a penta, man. At this point, I would definitely report this guy for whining in all chat, all game. Yeah, you can still win, dude. You're not behind. No, you're actually ahead. It's just that the team needs to protect Akali and help Akali get the kills, because Akali is the only one that's really fed with 23 kills. And the highest minions on the team. Well, except for Riven. But Riven only has 5 kills, so... So yeah, how did Riven get that many minions, by the way? Riven was up against Irelia, right? And Irelia has been free farming all game. No, run out now! No, that's not how you run out! Yeah, there was no way she was going to run out anyway. But yeah, this is what I mean. If you don't group up, when you have one fat champion, you need to group up and protect that champion. And Amumu is pretty able to protect her. Yeah, at this point, if you keep doing it like this, of course you're going to get killed, and you're going to lose 3-0 every time. Oh, come on! What did he do? Really? You have a Deathfire Grasp on Teemo. Okay, yeah, well, I guess they can still get a kill back here. So it is a 4-2, which is better than 3-0. And Lux may actually be able to defend here, yeah. With no minions pressing in on the turret. And we are back up. There we go. And it seems that the enemy team is defending in their base. Because these lanes are pushed up, and yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to see, of course. Inhibitor is back up, which is a shame, because now we no longer have super minions. What's Asriel have of what the fuck item? Yeah, he has some crappy items, but yeah, this Rage Blade is actually pretty decent. It's not bad, at least. He can stack that up to 8 quite quickly. That's 8, right? Yeah. So it's probably pretty decent. But yeah, Infinity Edge would have been way better. Only, yeah, well, this one is... so this Rage Blade is a mid-game item. And it doesn't really belong in his... it is built in the late game. Uh-oh. Just get out. Just jump to this guy. Oh. Jump to the Teemo. No, she's not going to get out. Need to group up, guys. Group it up. We're going to go forward a little bit. Oh. Did that actually work? Hang on. I think I hit the wrong key there. Not actually. Oh, that's that just takes me to the next part. Come on. Regroup. Yeah, you need to regroup indeed. So the inhibitor goes down once again, and we are all grouping up, finally, and attempting to reconnect. It's such an, well, an annoying bug. And if I could move the window, that would be cool. Then I don't mind, because it doesn't do anything. But the attempting to reconnect seems to be in the replay, because if I play the replay multiple times, it well, keeps standing at this, or keeps being at the same locations in the game. Come on, guys, kill all of them. At least they grouped up this time, so they may actually be able to end it here. Come on, don't tower dive, Riven. Just get this noob lord with his oracles all game, but not able to get to the wards that are in the middle of the map for some reason. There are wards over here while we are assaulting the base, so why would there be wards over there? It's kind of funny how we never saw the pink wards come out to deal with Akali, because we saw the oracles, and that deals with Akali. But come on, kill her! Oh. Okay, or just kill the Nexus. Wow, that was a very hard fought game. They could have lost that pretty easily by not grouping up like that. But in the end, they grouped up and they easily won the team fight, of course, because they actually got to combine their damage. And well, unfortunately, Akali died in that last fight. Otherwise, it would have been an easy ace and an easy victory, but this way was more spectacular. I get that. So well played, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.